Welcome to the award-winning series, Association Newsmakers. Today we're having a conversation with Jeff DeBoer, founding president and CEO of the Real Estate Roundtable. Jeff has led the Real Estate Roundtable since 1997, and through a variety of positions has been at the forefront of every major piece of legislation affecting the real estate industry during the last 30 years. Welcome, Jeff, to Association Newsmakers.
Good morning, David. It's great to be here.
So let's begin by talking about the complex membership of the Real Estate Roundtable. What types of members do you represent? What are their various economic interests? And how do you kind of integrate that all to make it an effective organization?
Well, real estate is all things to all people. I mean, it's where you shop, it's where you office, it's where you recreate, it's where you stay for your vacations, it's where your goods are stored when they're being shipped to you when you buy them on the internet or whatever. So it's everywhere. So it's very diverse in terms of how people operate their businesses, how they want to be successful, where they locate their businesses. So we're very diverse. And it's also organized in a variety of economic entities. So you'd have corporations, you'll have REITs, you'll have partnerships, people own real estate as sole proprietors. So there's a variety of interests. And what we try to do is to not look at the people, but look at the asset and the business. And so it's diverse, but we try to bring everything back to what is the asset, what does it need?
Jeff, how do you coordinate communications, focus, and advocacy actions for such a diverse group?
Well, the whole theory of our organization was to find a way to get the CEOs of the biggest and most successful real estate companies in all product types involved. There's all these trade associations, other trade associations that represent individual sectors. Home builders, realtors, mortgage bankers, shopping center people, and on it goes. But in many cases, they never talked to each other. They didn't coordinate and discuss commonalities. So, our goal is to try and bring all those people together by having the CEOs sort of talk more readily. They have a platform that they can perform in, and these trade associations come.
So through this process, then, what lessons have you learned in bringing all these kind of different CEOs in these different parts of the same industry together?
Well, you better do your homework. You better know who you're talking to. You better be honest. You better not tell different stories to different people. You better have a consistent point of view. And you need to work very, very hard. But at the end of the day, whatever decision that you decide to make, whether it's communication, lobbying on a particular issue, a type of publication that you're going to do, the type of public speech that you're going to make, it better be from you, and it better be your own path. And it's not someone else's path. It isn't the guy that you talk to last or your favorite member just because you like him. It's your path. And so the lessons that I've learned is, work hard, be honest, let views come to you, listen to everybody, but at the end of the day, make your decision and make it be your decision.
Yeah. And what advice would you provide a newly minted association leader who has different types or kinds of members whose economic interests may vary?
I think what I would advise them if they first get in the job is go slow, but go fast. I mean, in terms of go slow, don't make any rash decisions. Don't go out and do things that you don't really know what you're doing before you do them. So go slow on major things, but go fast in terms of learning things and understanding your industry and really getting behind the long-term things that affect whatever your industry is. The issue du jour or the concern du jour, don't get hung up on that because it's a long, long, long ride, and I think that you have to do that. Newly minted executives, again, I think have to do their homework. They have to be honest. They have to show up every day. They have to be concerned. And they got to get out in the field. They have to get out, meet people. There's nothing more important than one-on-one meeting with people. Don't hide in your office. Don't hide behind emails. But that also means, do emails and do communication and do all of that. It's exciting to be in the association business. It's a great thing. America's great. We got great people, and get out and meet them and talk to your members. They love you. They've hired you.
Yeah. And given the fact that the president-elect is a real estate developer, how does this impact your group, and do you expect more visibility for your industry?
Well, I think it does definitely impact our organization. I mean, real estate, I used to always say, because we're everywhere, we're sort of nowhere. Because there's no member of Congress, there's no particular part of the country that relies more or less on real estate. It is everywhere. And so for many years, we're just there, and we're part of the fabric of the economy and part of what makes America great and so forth. But I think obviously with the new president being from our industry, there's going to be increased scrutiny on the types of issues that we're for, what is going on regarding us, and it will both help and hurt, because the visibility will go up, I suppose, the scrutiny will go up, but it's not going to affect us because we're based in fact, we're based in honesty, and it's all good, it's all fine. It is pretty amazing, though, to see someone from your industry, whatever your industry is, whether they're the mayor or the governor, and in this case, the president-elect, it's really quite inspirational and awe-inspiring to people in the industry, whether they agree with the policies of that particular individual or not. So we're excited about this.
Well, thank you, Jeff, for being with us.
Thank you very much, David.
And thank you for joining us this season on Association Newsmakers.